Alright folks, today we got the Lumintop Tool AA set, or the Tool AA flashlight. This thing runs off of a AA battery. It has a clip, it has a tail switch on it, it has a 550 lumen output, it has the Cree XPL HD LED in it, and it can also run off a AA or a 14500 battery. So we'll get into that, and let's see what this thing can do. Alright, when you purchase this light, you will get a battery already comes with it, so you'll have to go in there and pull out that little piece of plastic that they have in there that kills the battery from activating while it's in shipping. But it is a Duracell battery that comes with it, so that's what we will do all of our testing with. It has two different tail caps, so you've got your more of a tactical tail switch or a magnetic tail switch, however you'd like, which is an awesome feature. If you put the magnetic tail switch on it, you twist the end of it to turn it on. If you have the push button tail cap on it, you push the button and that changes modes and turns it on and off. So you also get a diffuser that goes on the end of it, so instead of shining light at something, you can illuminate an area. See the wall back there versus, so you get a diffuser. Everybody knows what a diffuser is. Oh, and it glows in the dark when it's not being used. So if you do have it on there, you turn it off and turn it back on. Turn it off, you'll be able to find it. You get two O-rings. You get the instruction manual and a warranty card and a lanyard. So let's get into this instruction manual. Let me put these up here. So this is what you get if you run this light off of a 14500 or an alkaline battery. So what you're going to get, and then you even have a different type of battery here. So what you're going to get off the battery that's in it is the high output is 110 lumens. So I think actually what we'll do is on the nighttime shot, we're going to run a 14500 battery. So for the purposes of this, we're going to run an EBL 14500 lithium ion battery. It's an 800 milliamp hour. Just because, you know, why have a flashlight if it's not going to go 500 lumens? So I purchased these separately just because I don't want to run it off of a AA battery. I mean, that is much brighter than the brightest mode I just had it on a second ago, which I can tell you, they tell you is 120 lumens, I'm sorry, 110 lumens instead of the 550, which we're rocking now. So with this light, you get a low mode, a medium, and a high. You get on the 14500 battery, you get 8 lumens, 95 lumens, and 550 lumens, and then you get that for 28 hours and 30 minutes, 4 hours, 45 minutes on the 550 lumens, which is an awesome runtime. You get 195 meter beam distance. You get the 1 meter drop resistance, and it's an IPX8 light. So it's great. You can carry it in your pocket. You can go swimming. And this thing is supposedly will last underwater for 2 meters, up to 30 minutes. That's what it's rated for. So let's get into the operation a bit. Alright, so the user interface on this thing with the tail switch attached. Now there's a different user interface or a different mode of operation with the other switch on. We'll go through that. But with the tail switch cap on, you click it and it turns it on, and it will be one step above whatever you turned it off on last time. Because this switch changes the mode every time you half press it, it counts or thinks when you're turning it off that you've half pressed it, because you hit the half press before you actually get it all the way off. So as you see, I have it in the lowest mode. When I turn it off and turn it back on, it's in the medium mode. And when I turn it off and turn it back on, it's on the high mode. So it's always going to cycle through. This is not a light that will give you instant access to turbo unless every time you remember to click it through and you leave it in the medium mode, turn it off, and now when I turn it on, it'll be in turbo. And if I want to do momentary, you have to click first, so there is no momentary with this light. So I'm half pressing, I don't get anything until I turn the light on, and then when I half press, I get mode changes. So that's something to note with this light. Alright, so for the mode changes, you get your low, which is 8 lumens. You get 95 lumens in the middle, and then you get 550 lumens on high. And now this is only with the 14500 battery, a rechargeable basically, and it's not the rechargeable like AA's you put in a remote control at home. These are 14500 batteries. That's the battery you need to get if you want this output. Alright, so we went through the user interface. There is no strobe mode with this light. And we're going to take off the tail cap here and put on the magnetic tail cap. Alright, got a magnetic tail cap. And now we twist the head to turn it on. So we're in the lowest mode. And I twist off and twist back on. I'm in the highest, or the middle mode. And I twist off and twist it back on to get to the high mode. So you twist it, you unscrew it a little bit, and this thing stays off. When you twist it back tight again, it turns on in the next mode. So you see we're in the lowest. I'm going to turn it off. There's no time limit or anything like that. When I turn it back on, it's in the next highest mode. When I turn it off, when I turn it back on, it's in the highest mode again. So in order to get instant turbo with this light, you would have to put it in the medium mode and leave it off, and then when I turn it back on, boom, it'll be in the brightest mode. And so there it is. So you can twist it on and off and have a magnetic tail cap, or you can keep that twisted down and put your tail cap on here, or tail cap with a switch on it, and turn it on that way. I guess you could change the mode by twisting too if you wanted to do it that way while the tail switch is activated. So, but there's no need. You can just half press the push button. Alright, well there it is. It's a little bitty clip, little bitty light. I mean, these are AA size batteries. You see how big the light is. These are 14500s though. There's a AA battery. You see how big the light is. And this is a thing of Elmer's glue, which is about chapstick size, a little bigger. It is bigger than the flashlight as far as diameter. Alright. And that's it. Now all we need to do is a night shot. Alright, this is the Lumintop Tool AA. You can see here that we can turn it on in the lowest mode, and you can't really see across the street. You can't really see anything. I mean, that's looking at our feet. You can see a bit. Then you go up a mode to the medium, and you can see across the street and light up the tree there. Then you go to the high mode. This is the 500 lumens now because I'm in a 14500 battery. But that's the Lumintop 500 lumens on the AA light. So here we are on the lowest setting. You can see my feet. And you can see about 10 feet away really easily. Go up a bit. You can see across the street with it. And you go to the highest mode. The highest mode really does give you enough brightness to do anything you need to do. Find your keys, drop something on the floor, you need to pick it up. You can definitely do it with this 500 lumens. That's it. And I put the diffuser on there so that way you could see how it comes up, and now it's a floodlight and lights things up. That's the brightest setting, and I've got it diffused, right? So I mean, it's amazing. It offers a lot of light, everything around you. Instead of just that beam, you get a huge spot of flood up close. So we take the diffuser off, you get this, and it glows, so you can see it. Put the diffuser on, and you get an awesome flood beam. That's it. Without the light, with the light. Alright folks, that is the Lumintop AA set, or the Lumintop AA set. It's got a nice knurling to it. Feels nice in the hand. It's just a good, small, tiny light. If you want to put something in your pocket, forget about it. And just throw in a rechargeable battery every week or weekend, or if you know you used it a lot. You can remove the clip if you don't like it, and you can turn it around the other way. That's it. Appreciate you guys watching.